Greetings, dear viewers. This is Rust, the new version of Rust from what you've seen on previous videos, or seen in previous videos on my channel. I've liked some of the changes I've been reading on the dev blog, but I haven't really jumped into Rust before and played for any significant length of time. Not this new version, anyway. And so that's what this video is about. This is my first time jumping into Rust and actually playing the new version of Rust. So this is pretty cool. I like that the maps are now procedurally generated. I can't tell if the sun is going up or down right now. Looks like it's going down, so it looks like I've got very little time to do something or whatever. So I'm going to assume it's like the other version of Rust where I start off by just getting some wood to build a makeshift shelter here. And we get resources in much greater supply than before. So we're getting 15 wood off of each smack with a rock here on these trees. But building things takes up a larger number of resources now too, so it all basically balances out. From what I've read anyway. Like I said, I'm actually kind of new to this. While I've been reading up on the updates, I haven't been reading up very often and haven't been too invested in Rust for quite some time. Oh, radiation, that's a rad town, I guess. Okay, I'm at radiation level 2 there, and quickly goes down. I've joined a community server. Oh, look. Just as I mentioned. Community server. I don't know how to... Oh, that guy's trying to shoot me, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how to voice chat. Let's see. Oh, I like the new chat interface, so that's cool. V. Thank you very much. Test, 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 test. I'm not sure it's working. I'm not seeing a microphone indicator. So I'm not sure if that's actually working. I was going to say hi to that guy. Okay, so it's not actually working. Let me adjust some settings here. That might have changed actually. I don't know. I have to go find someone and try and talk to them, see if it works. So someone's trying to build something here. I could help build that, I think. Alright. Oh, look, snowy mountains and stuff? That's cool. Need to collect some more resources before we do anything, though. You know, now that I think about it, I should probably find out how to craft in this version. How do I craft? How do I open up my inventory and stuff? That's not right. B? C for character? I for inventory? NMOPQWERTY. How T does that? YUIOP. Tab? Tab. Right, forgot. Tab is the thing. And I'm censoring nudity because, really. What do we have here? These are my blueprints that I have. Campfire. Hammer. That's to build things. I want a hatchet. Okay, I need 200 wood, 100 stones. I have the 200 wood. I need 100 stones. I also want a torch. So, I have a torch. So let's go find out how to make let's go get some stones so I can make a stone hatchet. That's pretty cool. I like the new interface, the new crafting interface. That's neat. Looking for rocks. I'm pretty sure you collect stone the same way you did before. From large rocks. I don't think that counts. But you know what? I could be wrong. They might have changed something along those lines, so let's... Nope, no go. Looking at the lower right now, I see that I've got 55 health. Building blocked. Oh, I can't build here. That's pretty cool. Probably because there's like some terrain in the way, or because someone has built there. I don't know. Sound generation of my footsteps seems a little off. It feels like, or it sounds like somebody's running right behind me. Is this a stone that I can gather from? It is not. It is terrain. As is that. There's a lit up structure over there. Someone built a bridge over to that area. I see nothing that I can harvest over here besides more wood, so let's just keep moving. Oh, also my rock apparently is losing durability. I'm noticing in my toolbar there. Wow, someone built a cool little bridge leading right up to their structure. This is a generated lighthouse. It's not built by players, but the building behind it is definitely built by players. This is pretty cool. Looking for stone. Oh, look, there's potential food over there. I don't think I can really hunt very well with just a rock. And I've really got nothing to lose approaching this building. Wow, this place looks cool. Yeah, this stone stuff, this was all made by players. And they got their door open. Open door. Hold use to open it. Open, knock. Open. Guess I can't. Can I knock? My screen flashes red whenever I try and do something like that. Does that mean I can't do that? Ah, okay. That was a visual glitch. Oh, okay. You have to click on either option. Okay, so I can't open the door. But I can knock. That's really cool. I like that a lot, actually. Well, these players have built a stone wall around their building, which is a pretty smart move. Gotta try and sneak up on this chicken. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's a lantern. Can I pick that up? Extinguish? Well, I can put it out. I can open the lantern to add more fuel, I guess, but I can't pick it up. That's weird. I'll leave it on because apparently these people want to have some kind of light outside. Don't blame them. Where'd the chicken go? Man, the chicken used that lantern as a means of distracting me so that it can get away. I'm gonna need some food. My hunger bar down in the lower right is down to 86. Still haven't found stone. Been looking for stone this whole time. Oh, okay, the sun was rising when I first looked at it earlier. So I guess that's not really too much of a problem. So we've got plenty of time left in the day to take a look at the structures people have built and find some resources for myself and maybe get a shelter of my own started, figure out how building works in the new Rust. Yeah, I don't think these are generated by the map, these lanterns. I think players set these lanterns down. It's really weird that I can't take it, though. I can open it up. I guess they're kind of like campfires, but you can make campfires still, so that kind of confuses me. Is stone really that hard to find now? It's like nowhere. Then again, this is a habited area. A habited area? An inhabited area. Players have built around here. Which means they're probably taking as many resources as they can as soon as the resources pop up. I don't know if I'm really looking to start a Rust adventure so much as I'm looking just to look around. I am liking this so far, though. This looks like harvestable stone. Oh, yes. Metal ore, sulfur, stones. Stones plus 2, and I need like 200 of those? Okay, that's crazy. Takes forever with a rock. The harvesting does feel good. I like the impact of my rock against this structure. Or against this part of the environment, I guess you would say. Against this resource. Against this rock feels really good. That's pretty cool. Testing out the animations is what I was doing there. Trying to swing and then move it away so that see if it always registered a hit as far as the animation is concerned. But no, it actually has to make contact for that that satisfying little stop in pressure or swing actually registers. This is really cool, but my rock is breaking. What am I supposed to do? I got 157 stones. Ooh, a bone knife. That sounds cool. Really just want the construction, campfire. So I guess this is all. Construction, items, resources, attire, weapon. Ooh, a wooden spear. Ooh, that sounds cool. Ammunition, traps, bandages. Need cloth. Do I have cloth? I don't have cloth. So what would a stone hatchet be under tools? There we go, stone hatchet. 200 wood, 100 stones. Oh, 100 stones. I thought I needed 200. Alright, cool. Well, now it's crafting, which means I can hit escape, and I think that keeps crafting if I keep moving. Let's see. It does. 107, 106, 105, 104, 103. Yeah, cool. Now, if I try anything else, though, like if I harvest stuff, does that stop? No, it does not. It keeps going. And my movement isn't slowed down either. A little curious, though, to find out if I can just make another huge rock. This is under the all section. Campfire, hammer. So if you don't make a hatchet to start, are you just kind of screwed? Is that the deal? It's high noon, but it feels like things got darker. Let's see what happens if my rock breaks. Okay, my rock just broke. So what do I do? Pull out the torch. I don't know if I want to use it, though. Ouch, that's a tough way to douse it. Alright, so it's got durability too. I don't want to use that. Can I harvest stuff with it? No, I can't. Wow, and that really drops its durability. So minus my hatchet, I don't have... Well, my upcoming hatchet, that is. I don't have a means of harvesting anything. So you really got to make use of that first rock. Yeah, I'm not seeing just rock. That's cool. Not that I would really want one, as opposed to a hatchet. It's just cool to know that you can make one if you need one, you know, in case you find yourself without any tools whatsoever. But you've got to make sure you don't fall into that position. 2 seconds left on my hatchet. Drag it into my hotbar. You know what? I really like how far Rust has come. That's much faster. Okay. Got an eye on chat here a little bit. I tend to turn off chat in Rust. And in a lot of multiplayer games where I can, actually. Just because, you know, you don't always want to hear what some people in the community have to say. There are plenty of nice, decent people in the community. But there are also plenty who are not described as those things. So this stone hatchet is actually really breaking heavily the more of these stones I collect. Which is okay, because I just wanted to craft another one. Just to have. Tools, stone hatchet. You just gotta click it once to start the crafting, by the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and collect a little bit more of this. Just finish off this rock's worth of resources. And then I'll go cut down some trees. And start looking to build a shelter. Yeah. Wonder how long I'll be able to keep my shelter on this server. Rust feels really smooth and good right now. I can say that much. The efforts that they put into it for the new version of Rust is really nice. Alright, so my hatchet's busted. And it's still in my inventory, which tells me I can probably repair it at some point. But we're going to have to wait for this one. While we wait, I feel like I've got enough materials that those rocks can offer. Let's go scout around. I feel like I'm like really hauling ass too. Supply drop. Everyone's gonna be rushing out there. I think I saw a light off in the distance, didn't I? When I was harvesting. Let's go see if we can find somebody to test our in-game VoIP with. I purposely chose a server that didn't have a tremendously high population, just so I didn't get overrun by bandits as soon as I logged in. Give myself a chance to get my footing, in other words. That plane flies really slow, or is really far away. It's pretty cool, though, because that really telegraphs the drop location. There it is, right in front of us, actually. That little dot in the middle of the screen. In the middle of the sky there. That's the drop location. Building blocked. Okay, so your building is... wait. Stone hatch is just finished, and there's an animal out there. So building gets blocked whenever you build, or whenever you're near a player structure. That means you can't grief structures, which is pretty cool. It means if you want to get into somewhere, you've got to actually find a means to get into the building, rather than doing stuff like building ladders and stairs and things around the structure. Which was kind of cheesy in Legacy Rust, but something you had to put up with. Stop moving. Wonder if I could just charge at it. Yeah, I guess so. Come here. That was really... Let's see. Meat. Fragment. That thing's a wolf? Is that thing a wolf? It doesn't look like a wolf at all. Raw wolf meat, animal fat, cloth, bone fragments. I think that's what I'm getting. Yeah. The thing was not a wolf. Well, they really need to update their character models. Now I definitely hear footsteps that aren't mine. Nope, they're mine. That's how come it sounds like somebody's running behind me, because even after I stop moving, there's a couple of more footsteps. Watch. See? That's weird. That's how come it sounds like somebody's running behind me. That's not good in a game like this, really. Ooh, but I do like the fact that there's tall brush and things that you can hide in. The game really does need a toggle crouch function. Wow, that supply drop is still falling. The render distance for it is tremendous as well. Oh, that's a cool looking moon. Now, this sound effect really needs to be changed too. Well, I don't need to do that. I need wood, don't I? Let's go harvest some wood for some nearby trees. Look for a place to settle down. That's probably a good idea. Tool cupboard, a building plan. Do I have to do something with that? One paper? How do I make paper? I need 100 wood for paper. Let's make some paper. I don't have 100 wood. Okay. Wood storage box. Low grade fuel. Paper's in 2 different places. Or was I incorrect? I was incorrect. Clothing would probably be a really good idea as well, to help prevent that hunger. It probably gets really cold at night. Bandages. Alright, so I'm guessing, because I don't seem to be able to make any kind of like walls or pillars or foundations, I'm guessing a building plan is what you need to make any kind of structure to start. So let's go do that. Feel a little bit distracted here because I see some light off in the distance. I want to go see if I can talk to people. It's probably just a lantern sitting out here, yeah. Looks like on top of a storage chest. Nothing inside that small wooden box. That makes a lot of sense, of course. This looks like another... I think I hear someone moving around in there. Is anyone in there? Not here to steal your stuff or anything. And that sounds too rhythmic, methodic. For it to be a player just shuffling around in there. I think it's like some sort of NPC or something like that. I'm guessing there's a building right here that I'm not rendering. Could be guessing very wrong. Alright. Well, there are floating boxes with lanterns. Those may be items that were placed in a building that was there, and the building decayed or was taken down in some fashion. Alright, there's some more food. And we've learned that we can just charge right up to these and bash these wolf boars. Alright, come here, wolf. Ah, he's like, can't let you do that, Star Fox. Wow, maybe we can't just run up to them. When they have intent to get the fuck out of there, they get the fuck out of there, don't they? Alright, let's get some wood. My hunger hasn't dropped, despite the sprinting and running around I've been doing. I feel considerably less pressured in this version of Rust. I feel considerably less pressured in this version of Rust to build the things that I need for survival. You got to a very dangerous point very quickly in the original Rust. I feel like I can just sprint all day out here. Night also doesn't seem to be as pressing, because that is a long day cycle. None of this am I complaining about. It does make the game easier, and I guess that lets newer players get into it more easily, because there's a lot of things that I'm doing here that somebody coming from Legacy Rust, as I am, just already knows about how to play Rust. But I guess if you're a newer player, if you have nobody to show you, then the odds of you failing outright are pretty high. So I guess if you're brand new and trying Rust out, you need all of this extra time for that sort of thing. So we're back at this structure, which is cool. Alright, well I've got the wood and stuff that I need, so let's make paper. Because I'm going to need a building plan. It's going to take 30 seconds. Everything takes quite a bit of time to craft, it seems. Time is your biggest restraint. Maybe a workbench or something like that fixes that. Let's see, I've got enough stone to make another hatchet, which is pretty important. Can I make a spear? Require 300 wood. I've got 300 wood. I think a wooden spear would be better for hunting than a hatchet would, don't you think? So let's click on that. Oh, it's queued up. So once the paper finished, the spear did its thing. Alright. So wait, how long is that spear going to take? Oh, okay, I thought it said 300 seconds. It did not. Building plan. We'll queue that up. I don't know how to use this, but we're going to figure out, aren't we? We've got some metal fragments here. Metal ore, sulfur ore, stones. I'm familiar with all of these. I'm also familiar with this cloth. I've got 20 cloth. It's probably time to start making some clothes. Shoes are a good idea to start, but I don't know what else I need cloth for. So let's collect a few more resources while these things finish crafting. Now it'll tell me in the lower right once my spear finishes. I'm not going to beat too much on this rock because this hatchet wears out quickly. I think there is, however, a pretty good balance here. I already feel like having one other player working with me would be very beneficial, because there's a lot of time spent and a lot of durability on tools spent just hacking away this stone. But the stone gives you tons of resources and gives you more than enough resources to craft multiple hatchets after wearing out a full hatchet. Which is why having multiple people collecting stone, wearing out like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hatchets at a time because of 2 or 3 players, but getting like 10 to 20 hatchets worth of stone in that same amount of time, seems a lot better than one player spending that amount of time getting like 4 hatchets worth of stone. Which I realize a lot of what I just said is obvious, but once you've felt the impact of how 2 players are more effective than the sum of just 2 individual players coming together, like, the best way to put it would be, in a group, 1 plus 1 should equal 3 or 4. Which sounds strange as far as the math is concerned, but you should strengthen each other to a point where you both are worth more than you are alone, even if you were to add each other up. In a group, and groups should always do that, and games should allow groups to play that kind of role. So let's see. I just finished a wooden spear. I'm going to put that on 3. It's very difficult to see. Let's see what that's like. Seems fun. Now, if we can find something to hunt, that would be fantastic. Alright, so I've got this building plan. How do I use that? A building plan. Okay. 4. I guess that just lets me drop something somewhere. And it feels like it locks to some parts of the terrain. Or maybe it just locks at a certain distance away from me. Yeah, it locks at a certain distance away. So there's a radius around you where you can place things. I don't know if I want to live right by the snow. Do you know what? Oh, no, I just don't like the way the snow... don't like the way the snow sounds. But we'll live by it, just not on it. So we're going to drop this here. Click. Okay. Well, apparently I can keep going. I don't know how this works. It's taking up 50 wood each time. I don't need very much, do I? I just need a small little structure, small little house. Okay, so I've got a building plan for that. Now how do I make walls? Maybe a different building plan is required for the walls? I'm going to make another one just because. I want to test it. I probably need new blueprints for walls. How much larger can I make this? I don't want to make it too much larger, really. 3x2? No, you know what? We're just going to make a small little hut here. Just to test things out so I don't have to gather too many resources. Let it finish up. Now the sun is definitely on its setting path. Paper is ready, which means I can make a building plan. Of which I've already got one. Looking around for game to hunt. I think if I cross the snow and get over there, I might find something. Less than 10 seconds on the building plan. I'm not really sure it's going to do anything. A tool cupboard will let you store tools, I guess. Alright, so we got a different building plan here. I'm just going to drop it in there. Select this building plan, same thing. Maybe if I scroll the mouse... No, because that changes things. I have no idea. Oh, if you right-click, I see. You take a building plan, you right-click. Now I can add pillars, which is necessary for adding walls. Wall plans, doorway plans, wooden door plan. Is there a doorway? Doorway. Alright, so just to start, I'm going to hop here. Pillar. You gotta click. Gotta remember, you gotta click to select these things. It's not coming up, really. Pillar. Said it was good. We gotta step away from it far enough. Okay, if that's not gonna work, let's try block. Look. Foundation triangle, a pillar, duh. Okay, let's try the different plan here. Pillar. No, so one building plan is all you need. Technically, if I can get this thing to actually drop pillars, that would be fantastic. Doesn't seem to want to, however. Middle click doesn't do it, right click just brings up the radial menu. Left click doesn't let me drop a pillar. Well, maybe we don't need pillars. Let's try a wall plan. I'm going to run a little bit further away to see if the wall just suddenly becomes available to build or something. Roof. Floor plan. That's definitely what that is, right? Up ahead that I've been making. Floor plans. Or is it foundations I've been making? I don't know. I really don't. Railing. Window bars. Okay. That's Rust for you, ladies and gentlemen. Um, I think that's a good place to end this particular video. This was just my first experience with the new Rust. I'm probably going to continue to play a bit on my own. When I'm recording, it's not... I don't really find it that easy to Alt-Tab out and stuff like that because I don't know how my recording program is going to handle Alt-Tabbing or switching windows, so I tend to try and stay in the same window whenever I'm playing and recording at the same time. But if I'm not recording, then I can tab out, look up how to do things, and basically learn the game a little more easily with some resources available, which you kind of have to do in an early access game, because typically one of the things that get put in last in an early access game, and this isn't always the case, but one of the things that get put in last is ways to teach the player how to play. So, not until Rust becomes more developed are we going to see things like that. So you tend to have to go and look at tutorials and guides and things like that to figure stuff out, like how to drop pillars, and even Minecraft was like that back in its early alpha day. In fact, Minecraft still doesn't teach players how to play. They've relied 100% on the community to teach players how to play Minecraft. So, in other words, what I'm saying is I'm going to go ahead and cut this particular video off here, continue to play a little bit on my own. Once I've learned some things, I might make more videos about this in the future to try and shore up some of those questions that might have been left by this one. But then again, I might not either, you know, because who knows, maybe this game isn't that good. But it feels pretty good to me. I want to continue trying it. Maybe I'll get Cilios and ski it in on it. That'd be pretty fun. Alright, anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.